Now if you have a table and you don't want the table there, just basically you want to have the associates and convert it to text, or maybe you have some text you want to convert it to the table. First, let's begin by converting this table into text so the table's gone. It's no longer in my document here. Go ahead and click anywhere within the table, of course. We can bring up our contextual tabs. We're going to go to the Layout tab in the Data group here, and we want to say we want to convert this table to text. Go ahead and click on the button. It gives us a few options, but the most popular one is tabs. What that means is that once it removes the table, how do you want to separate this column from that column from that column? Do you want to separate it by a tab? Do you want to separate it by a comma or a dash or something other that you want to type in here? But again, the most popular is tabs. That's it. Click OK. The table's gone. Now if I come up here on the Home tab in the Paragraphs group and click on my Show Hide Codes, you can see that it took away those lines in between. The table's gone and replaced them with the tab key. And you can see up here that it put a tab stop for about where that line was. And another tab stop for where the next line was, the borders between these cells, what used to be a table. And if you don't understand the tab stops here, of course you want to watch the tab stop training video. Now by the same token, if I say, look, I want to convert these columns here, when I turn off my codes it looks like columns, right? I want to convert that into a nice table layout where it actually has borders. That's really simple. Just first of all, turn on your codes and make sure that you know what's separating your data here. Is it a tab? If I hit the backspace key, is it a comma? Whatever the delimiter is, delimiters meaning something of a coding mark like a comma, maybe a tab, maybe a space, and I'll hit Control Z to undo that. Just make sure you know what it is because I'm going to turn off the codes. When you select what you want to convert into a table, then when you go to the Insert tab and you go to Tables and you want to convert the text to table, it's going to ask you what's separating your text right now that you want to actually start binding into cells. For example, every time there's a tab, it's going to be a separate cell. There's a tab. Let's have this as a cell between this column and that column with another tab. So the tabs are the delimiters, the separators between these columns and hence between the cells. And look at the default. The number of columns it already calculates for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the number of rows, 1, 2, 3. Looks great. Just click OK and we're back to normal. Except this shoots all the way over to the right, but that's okay. Just double click on it really fast and it collapses to the largest text within this column, which they're all the same size. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel, get notified of the latest videos, and for only $2 a month you can have access to all my Microsoft Office training videos.